right. Game 2.
Excellent.
So, let's recap. So, your adventuring party first met up at the Yawning Portal Tavern in Waterdeep. While you were there, you got looking for work. You found a job for a town. For a town not too far outside of Neverwinter, in the town of Oakhurst, and where one of the local nobles was at least one of the more affluent members of the community was putting up money to find an adventuring party that contained two of her children in the adventuring party. They were last seen going towards a dungeon known as the Sunless Citadel. By asking around town, you find out that not only has there goblin activity in the Citadel, but you've also heard rumors of a druid that has gone mad named Balak the Outcast. And you don't know what the two necessarily have to do together, but you did know where the Citadel was, and you were able to find the entrance. And after fighting some twig blights and snapping some rats in half, viciously,
That's being kind.
brutally. Yep. Lesson 1: don't piss Kitty off. You found the entrance and you started to go down into the entrance of the dungeon. So, does everybody found their way where the...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Doug, you see the area too, Doug?
I see it, yes.
Okay. And real quick, if you guys wanted to try to move your characters around again.
I can move both myself and the NPC.
Bam.
Okay.
We're in.
Go.
Okay.
I have the NPC stats up.
Okay. So you are in you're still technically in area 3. So I believe I read the description. You guys are basically down there anyway. So you are in that room.
Did I cast? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't have any spells left, but I don't recall casting anything.
You did not cast anything.
All right. Yeah, I just had them clicked for some reason. I will fix that. Okay, cool.
So you do see... Let me also just... All right. So you do see what looks like appears to be a doorway right there. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So what does everybody like to do?
I would like to move very slowly forward on the ground, checking each inch for traps.
Make a perception check.
All right. Let's see here. Obviously not so dramatically. But yes, I'm looking for traps. Oh yeah, this is the weird thing. So the one on the left is the correct roll. So 7.
Yes.
Okay. All right. If anybody else wants to make a perception check as well.
I'll go ahead and do that for sure.
Yes, I will do that.
Ayo.
Nice.
Ayo.
I hit the wrong fucking button.
No, that works great. Did you figure out how to do it without it showing the second roll?
I'm doing it in D&D Beyond, and then there's the Beyond 20 plugin.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Workarounds.
Yes, there's a workaround. I'll have to show you guys.
And the wizard should make a check too. Oh, I should pull that up.
What is that, a Chrome thing?
Okay, so the wizard also succeeds. So Dalgos and
Yeah, ignore that. I just wanted to test that out.
You
Okay.
wanted to push the button.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I installed that extension. I think that's awesome.
It is pretty cool.
It's way better than the Roll20 interface, so I'll do that.
Awesome. So, so the wizard sees and the idiot half-orc also sees what that here, what's the word? That basically the area, so it looks like that this whole area seems like sort of somewhat difficult terrain to converse. However, the two squares, like there and there, appear to be some kind of a trap. I don't know if
All right, what kind of so Doug got that, right?
Doug and the wizard got that.
Excellent.
And Doug and the wizard can also both make investigation checks.
I don't like this. Mons goes to slowly come up to.
Well, make an investigation check.
Make an investigation. Okay.
Okay.
17.
So you both get it. You do. So you are basically, with that investigation check, you do see sort of able to see a narrow point of the catwalk up to basically. So basically, you can maneuver around the trap without it. So if you wanted to point that out to your fellow party members, you'd be able to do that.
Everyone, this way. Don't step there.
Good job, Mons. Good job.
I'm going to kind of cautiously step around that trap.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna say that you can move because the trap is literally two squares. I know you can't see it on this end. I'm just gonna say that you'll be able to, because you guys are being careful and because you got the necessary checks, that you'd be able to move through the trap and go through. So you can move. Basically, you can move your. I'm gonna say you can move your tokens as you'd like.
So I can move it forward, like.
Yeah, you can
can
reach the doorway. Again, the doorway is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
You can see it. Yeah, and you can reach the. doorway and make sure.
Okay.
All right, so Mons is in the lead. I'll follow right after.
Yeah.
Okay.
We seem to have found his skill.
Yeah.
Wait till he tries to read.
No.
I'm not that dumb.
What? Yeah, but what about the character?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it.
We're best friends, I swear.
They really are.
So, okay, so you're able to make it to the doorway, and the door doesn't appear to be locked at all.
Mons is not suspecting anything, is going to try and go through the door.
Yep, the door opens.
All right, perfect. Let's see.
Yeah. So
Would this require an investigation check just based on what I'm looking at?
well, let me get to the description.
All
So
right, sure.
the circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall. The spear that killed it is still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs were gone except for a couple of crumbled ledges. So basically, as you're seeing, the doors that you're seeing readily available there and there. Does everybody go into the room?
Yeah, what's in the
Yeah,
room
let's go
here?
into the room.
Yeah, going into the room.
Okay, so like I said, so you see some dead goblins in there, and you and does anybody like go to check any of the bodies?
I can't see anything on the map.
Yeah, it's black, Scotty.
I can see
No,
the
that's
map.
the room. That's the room.
Okay.
So so like I said, there's a door. You immediately see a door there and a door there. Yeah, the circular area is the new room.
Okay, I see it.
The reason why it was kind of revealed earlier because I was making sure the lighting was working earlier.
Oh,
That's why you see
okay.
the room. That's why you see that room there.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna examine the goblin I'm standing next to.
Okay. So
Saria is gonna go look at the one over here.
okay. So I'll just say one of the bodies is the one. So you go up to the body that sort of is like has the spear. It's being held up by the spear. And when you go to sort of move the spear around, you see that the body that was slumped up was covering draconic writing on the ruin, right behind the body.
Do not speak it. Neither does Saria. Do either one of you speak Draconic?
Let me.
I'll say
peek.
anyone speak Draconic?
I do.
Oh, here, come read this thing then. I can't read it.
Go over and read it.
So the draconic writing in draconic language simply reads the word Ashura Dalin. If anybody wanted to give me
History?
I'd say your choice of either history or religion.
Oh,
Okay.
I hate
twice.
twice. It's the first one. So 11 for Saria.
Damn it, I got -1 on both of them, so I'll just pick one.
I'll do the history check. Aye.
And 16 religion for me.
Okay, that will get it. So that Shuladon. So, Ashladon is the name of an ancient dragon that used to be active in the area.
Mhm.
From what you might surmise, it's a powerful enough dragon that it is possible that some humanoids could have possibly formed a cult around this dragon. Very high level, very powerful ancient dragon that used to be quite prevalent in the area.
Can you spell that, please?
I would,
Just for the notes.
yeah,
Ashradon.
yes.
I could probably just Google it
Google it.
with that, and I won't read it.
If I can also get perception checks from people.
Coming right up. Be a 10.
All right. Saria has a 7. Jeanette 13.
14.
Okay. And you got 14. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. Nothing in particular happens. You again, you do see a third door in this area, but you don't see sort of any way to open it. You do see 2 other doors here and there, though.
Well, let's go through this in an orderly manner. One at a time, I suppose. Do we want to do rule of left or rule of right?
I'm left-handed.
Which one is that, Mons?
He holds up his right hand.
Let's do the other one. I'll go over to this door here, and I'm gonna check it for traps.
Okay. Make another perception check.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, 22.
That makes it actually. Very good. You do see a lever that does seem to be springing what looks like to be a needle trap. And it does appear that perhaps does anybody have thief tools?
We should have brought a thief with us. I do not definitely have that.
I do not.
I don't believe I do.
Okay.
You know, Saria, she is going to. No, she doesn't. She's going to ask everyone to stand back. And I think she's going to try to use prestidigitation if you guys are cool with that. Which will allow her to let's see here. Oh no, it doesn't do that anymore.
Boo!
What were you thinking?
It used to be able to move something up to a pound. But it can't do that. So she would probably she's gonna ask everyone to stand back, and she'll blast it with a firebolt.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna say that opens the door. That would set off the trap, but nobody's even close enough to the trap to let it go. So I'm just gonna say it goes off, and it does open. I'll also say just blows open that door. So actually, Pete, how much damage does
Firebolt.
that? Yeah.
Firebolt would do here. You want me to roll it for her?
Yeah, go right ahead. I'm curious to see what because this might actually.
For science.
For science.
4 fire damage.
Okay. All right. So that doesn't. That's probably that'll take out the door at least. So.
Cool.
And when it takes out the door, it you see inside the door that a little pocket chamber that's damp and cold. It has the skeletons of 3 long dead archers slumped against a rubble field. Earl sits along the south wall. Except there's one little problem. The skeletons are starting to get up. So
Did I put her through the right door, right? I put her through the right door.
Yeah, you put it through the door that's right. So I'm actually about to reveal it on the map. There we go. There we go.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. So
Did not know that was there.
so time for the 3 greatest words in all of Dungeons and Dragons. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Fuck me.
That wasn't the word. There we go.
Was it a roll 20? Damn. Oh, hey. Actually, I could have clicked on what was the initiative thing again?
So
Oh,
the
right here.
initiative is probably just take whatever it was and add whatever your initiative bonus is to that. I mean,
Technically, he didn't actually roll a
Right,
d20. He rolled the number 20, so which will just keep making the number 20.
It'll just give you
which
keep
my
rolling
initiative
20.
was 0, so yeah. Easy math, easy life.
Ew, math.
But if you want to roll the regular die without doing the character sheet, you can click the little dice thing on the left, and it'll make a.
Okay. I'm smart, I promise.
That's fine. You're learning. I mean, we're all still learning.
We're all learning this thing.
Nice.
Hey, the fact you guys are actually able to see things is
yeah.
Last time we didn't have.
I've been GMing D&D for 17 years, and I still learn new things every time I play.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So
good times.
You were away from there. I thought you guys were all away from the door when.
Yes, we were all standing far back, except for well, because did you say the door blew open, or did Saria go up to the door and open?
I thought you were Firebolt.
All right, then you're the GM, so then she would be back here then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Where are the Cheetos?
What did everybody get on their initiative?
It's a 20.
12.
10 for Saria, 9 for me, Jeanette.
Okay, so so you guys all see it. You see 3 skeletons in this area. Doug, it is your turn.
All right, so there's 3 skeletons in this area.
Yep.
Where are they located again? I'm sorry.
I'm just going. They're like over here.
Okay, over here. Okay.
So like they're in. I'm just gonna say they're.
Yeah, he can have jumped out.
Yeah,
about. Well, it looks like this is a time for Warhammer. I'm gonna come up to one of them and Warhammer them the hell out. Let's do the D10 plus 3. There they are.
So you still roll for your attack.
There you go.
That definitely hits.
They're here.
So now you roll for damage.
Let's see. Where be the?
So the damage
Oh,
should
got
be
it, got it,
right
got it, got
next
it.
to the attack roll. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
got it. And boom. 7.
That was. Wait, what?
What's your attack roll?
That's
gotta
your attack roll again. You gotta roll for your damage.
Hit the damage thing. It should be.
Yeah,
next
you
to
hit
it.
the damage thing next to what the attack is.
Yeah, I hit that.
That looks like.
No, you.
No,
I
you
think
didn't.
it's possible that like maybe it messed up. So I would move it over and try to get there because that's a d20.
That's definitely a d20 roll. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, so wait, so there's the weapon, there's the attack, and there's the damage and type, right?
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
click the damage and type that's next to what it says your.
Weird. I'll click it again.
So here, let me look at the sheet on my end, okay?
Yeah.
Do. So when you're looking at you're on your character sheet,
Right.
the thing you're clicking right now, is like I bet you it's going to do it to me too. It's probably going to put the wrong thing up.
Oh, that's weird.
So yeah, I did a d20 again. So you want to do damage with that.
What the?
I don't know why it's not working.
Let me see
Yeah, I
something.
don't know
Mine
either.
also isn't working. So just why don't you roll a d?
Yeah,
to
let me
Warhammer?
do. Let me do the
D10, I think.
10 on the display and then add 3 to it.
Perfect.
So, all right, so that's a 10.
So that's 10. So 10. Oh, and actually, that's. What's the damage type on that again?
It's bludgeon damage.
And Pete, vulnerability adds.
Vulnerability does double, I believe.
So if he does 10 damage, that's bludgeoning. It turns it into 20. Correct?
Oh,
If
Jesus.
so,
Oh
and
my
I'm gonna
gosh.
double check right now.
Yeah.
Double. It is double.
Hey, Doug,
Ay caramba.
how do you want to do
Do
this?
this.
So Mons, straight up Thor style, jumps in the air and lands like head first with the hammer into this skeleton's skull.
Nice.
Awesome. That's your turn.
But
Nobody
wait, that
rolled.
was only the first character.
Nobody rolled an initiative above 18. Else
No.
besides Doug. Okay.
No.
Yep.
So. And so this thing is going to go ahead and.
Oof.
So does a 23 hit your AC, Doug? Yes, it does.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Take 8 piercing damage.
Ah!
Oh, Mons.
Err,
Be careful in there.
I was careful.
All right. So initiative. So I believe. So that was 18. So that's really
Piercing. How do I calculate that in my HP? Is it just take
It's
away from
just
the
it
Just
doesn't
take
it's
away
probably
8.
not gonna matter unless you're raging, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't.
The only one that
Yeah, but
rages here is me.
I doubt you would have any specific vulnerability to it.
No, but he would gain. I think when he's raging, he gains resistance to that kind of damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're paying attention. So it's damage type, Doug. So yeah, when you do go into, you're a barbarian, right?
I'm the barbarian.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Oh,
the
yeah,
barbarian.
no,
Okay,
no.
so you get that. Doug
Yeah.
will never get that. So yes. So yeah, you don't have to care about what type of damage anything is.
The other one.
So just
shot a
take it
short-
away from HP.
Correct.
Yes.
All right, perfect.
The other
Got it,
one
got it, got it.
actually fired a short bow at you, but it missed. So.
Oh, he took a hit. Holy fuck.
Sure. He fired a short bust at him.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. So So I believe. Next is looks like is Siberia.
I was a 12.
Yep, you're next.
So you're next.
I'm next. All right, so I'm gonna try to aim at the next one with my javelin.
Okay.
So let's see how that goes. Ba-ba-ba.
13, 4. That does hit it actually. So
Yeah.
So you're aiming the one he's fighting right up here, right?
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, your javelin definitely took a chunk out of him.
Right.
So next, I believe, because I also forgot to put the turn order up. Oh well, it shouldn't be a long fight. Uh,
It's Saria, I believe.
Yeah,
unless skeletons go before 10 or 9.
No, skeletons already went. So
There you went. All right. Saria, I'm just going to have her click through cantrips unless we get into a boss fight. So she'll cast Firebolt. 13 to hit.
that hits.
4 fire damage.
To borrow rules from a previous edition, it is air quotes bloodied.
Awesome. I mean, you should always do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So, and then I believe it should be Jeanette's turn then.
Jeanette's turn, yeah.
Jeanette is going to step back a little bit of ways because I have a long distance on this. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on that guy. He needs to make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Is it only on one target?
It's not just this guy here. He's going to take. So he fails. He's going to take 4 radiant damage.
Ooh.
I need to.
It's not. Skeletons don't get any extra from radiant. I wish.
Which it would make sense if they did, but
it would. But I use enough skeletons. I can tell you that they don't. But Jeanette would think they do. She's a level 1 cleric. So.
Is that a joke against people who play clerics?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm just letting you know, P. I feel a little personally attacked here. I'm just saying.
Feeling a little
So,
correct.
All right. It is barely standing. But I believe that makes it to the top of the order.
Nice.
And I believe that means that our half-orc friend gets to go.
Yeah. That's you, Doug.
Wait, what did I hit?
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, 1 skeleton.
There's
I
more
am
in the
going.
room.
There's 2 skeletons. There's the one that's directly in front of you, and there's still one, but that's behind it.
All right, so let's.
But the one that's still in front of you is badly hurt.
So 1 in front of me, 1 behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my anger and confusion, I'm gonna go for the one behind it.
Okay.
And let's roll.
Do you have a
it.
reach weapon?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Do you have a reach weapon?
Oh, crossbow.
Oh, so here I'm gonna. May I, Scott?
I know.
As your friend and the ringer,
Okay.
if you wanted to do that, that is something you could do. But you have 2 options here.
Oh,
You can step away from the guy you're in melee with, draw an attack of opportunity on yourself, and so it gets to swing at you, and then shoot at the guy. Or you can shoot at the guy behind him while you're in melee at disadvantage and have to roll twice and take the lower roll.
I'm also just gonna say it's actually, even for a level A intelligence character, it's actually kind of bordering on stupid even for that to attack the guy behind him.
Sure, and I fully support you doing what you want to do. I just wanted to let you know.
Same here, but I'm just letting you know right now.
He would attack the guy behind him. I'm gonna take the chance.
So you're gonna shoot at him from where you're at, or are you gonna move away from him?
I'm gonna shoot him where I'm at.
Okay. So that would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
So roll for your crossbow bolt attack.
So rolled again.
Yeah.
No, but roll. It's crossbow. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And that's a 5.
Yeah. So yeah, you completely miss.
Bleh.
So all right. So and now the skeletons get to go on their turn. So one's going to swing at you. Does a 13 hit your AC? Doug?
So 13 hit my ace. Yeah. Where is it at?
It's on your character sheet.
Shield.
It's the number that's in the big shield.
Ah, got it. 13 it does not.
Okay. And so that misses. The one behind it also
Lucky.
misses.
Lucky me, lucky me.
Oh,
All right. So I believe that makes it Kitty's turn then.
my turn. Okay, I'm gonna move in towards the one that's in. I'm gonna whip it.
All right.
Nice. Just so you're aware, whip has reach, so you don't even have to go into melee to use it.
Ah. Okay.
So like you're allowed to do that from an extra square away, which is a lot of fun. I mean, you don't have to do that. I just wanted to let you know your options.
Well,
No.
unfortunately, that attack misses. I think you're trying to take some tips from your half-orc friend, which is not advisable. So I believe that would then make it Saria's turn.
Saria is going to, because she thinks this is a comedy of errors right now, and she has an intelligence of 16. She's going to use one of her first level spell slots,
Mhm.
and she's going to cast Magic Missile.
Mhm.
The first Magic Missile is going to go after this guy, and the other two are going to be for the second guy.
So the first guy only had 1 hit point.
Excellent.
So he goes from being undead to just dead.
Very dead.
That's the first dart. For some reason, this add-on only sent 1 dart. So the other 2 darts will do 4 force damage to the other guy.
All right. All right. So that's his turn. So just so because I don't believe you guys can see it directly, the skeleton is in the square that's directly behind him. I'm going to just say that you can. Yeah, I know it doesn't show up on the Roll20 right now, but you guys in character do see that.
Mhm.
So you know exactly where it is. There's no site penalties or anything like that. So
Well,
Excuse me.
then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on his ass.
okay, go for it.
He has a DC 13 Dex save, or he takes a whole 2 radiant damage, and he takes
And
nothing.
he takes nothing.
I'm holding up my holy symbol when I do this, and it glows kind of vaguely, I suppose.
Who's your deity again?
I don't remember.
Wait,
All
hold
right.
on. I think I know.
I have it written down in the notes. It's probably
Yeah, it is in
Man,
the
name
notes in
that
the very
guy.
top.
yeah, Lathander. I worship Lathander.
Yeah, that was it.
That does make sense. So that makes it top of the order again. And right up to Doug's turn.
All right, who's left? Because I'm
One
not seeing it
skeleton left. He's directly in front of you.
directly in front of you. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go back to. Let's do the one-handed warhammer here for finishing him off.
Okay.
And 22. And roll
Roll
for
Nothing.
Z damage. 1d8 plus 3. And that is an 8.
It's a D8, not a D10.
So there's no mechanic. Just so you know, here's the difference with that weapon, because that weapon is you can do it one-handed or two-handed.
Mhm.
If you don't have anything in your other hand, you may as well swing two-handed, because then you get to roll a d10.
But he just fired the crossbow bolt though too.
So okay, so you have your crossbow in your other hand still.
Yep.
Cool.
Yes, yeah. So it is. So, so you deal 8 damage. This thing is staggering, but it is still standing, and now you should be able to see it, right?
Yeah, there
Yep,
it is.
I can see it now.
So,
Peekaboo!
He's there.
Oh, hi, it me.
so
Oh,
does
hi,
a 15? So Doug, does a 15 hit your AC?
No, he missed.
Okay.
He
Okay, so
missed
I
by
believe that
1. He
makes
almost killed me.
So I believe that makes it Kitty's turn then.
All right, I'm gonna whip the guy again.
Whip it
Go
real good.
Whip it real good.
Whip it. Whip it
Dun, 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 dun,
good.
dun. God, if I knew how to play that riff, holy moly.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna whip this guy right in the knees so he just falls down.
Yeah, you just like the force of the whip just
Nice.
goes right through the guy's legs, and it like causes like the body to like twirl in the air, and it's taken so much other damage that like when the skull lands, it like cracks the skull too in multiple places and just shatters. Combat over. All right.
Mons is looking a mess over here.
Yeah. Saria's like, ooh, looks like you've taken some hits there.
Yes,
It
it does.
stabbed Mons's arm.
By the
All
way,
right.
why'd you try to shoot the one behind it?
That didn't make any sense to me either.
That was completely illogical.
We kind of both look at you.
Mons missed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hit what's in front of you. Regardless, you are hurt. And frankly, this looks like this might be a. We might have to go pretty deep into this thing. Maybe we should take a short rest here so we can patch you up a little.
I agree.
Hear the voice of the DM. I'll allow it.
So, nice thing about a short rest, and is since we're level 1, we only have 1 of them. But if you have damage, you're allowed to roll a hit die. And I think, what do you have, a D10 hit die there, Doug?
Yes, I think
So you can roll a D10 and add your Constitution bonus to it and gain that many hit points back.
All right, so.
In fact, I believe if you.
It should be in
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so hit die like that.
Yes.
And then
Exactly.
add Constitution 3.
So it already. Yeah. It
Oh,
did that
did.
already.
Okay, got it.
Already did. So you regain 7 hit points from that.
Neato.
How are you looking after that, Doug?
Better, much better.
Better. Give me an indication because I'm a healer. So, you're close to
12 hit points out of 13.
Oh yeah, then I'm not gonna. Yeah, you look mostly fine. Tis but a scratch, so I'm not gonna blow a healing spell on you.
It's just
Cool.
a flesh wound.
Yeah. Oh,
Why
good.
did they have to go for the arm?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna explore that little cavity and I'm gonna check the skeletons for loot.
So
I'm gonna count my experience points up.
let me calculate it out. Oh, that's.
I'm gonna XP grub.
So should we all do the short rest thingy majig?
We're all
If
Okay.
if you're at full hit points, you don't have to bother.
But I
I'm not. I got bit by a rat last session.
Yeah, you got bit
Oh,
by
yeah.
a rat right before you came in there, though. So
Yeah. You use that
Alright.
hit die.
Let me
And
do
you
that.
get a D12, I think.
everybody gains 38 experience points.
Excellent. That like almost doubles my XP.
30 experience.
38 experience.
38.
If I'm correct, I already had 44.
Yes, you already have 44. So
Okay.
you should have 82.
Oh, look at this accountant.
82 for me as well.
Max.
Yay, math.
Pete.
Yes.
Roll. First, I want you to roll me 2d10.
Do that now. A 4 and an 8, 12 total if it's added up.
Yep, it is added up, so you gain 12 silver.
Yay!
And
I'll pass 3 to each of us.
Okay.
roll another d10.
3.
So you get 3 gold.
I'll give 1 gold to everyone but Saria.
You're a wise man, sir. You're a wise man. And there's an arrow that's also in the room that appears to be locked in a quiver that appears to be special.
I'll pull on it and I'll show it to Saria and ask her to examine it for it.
Yeah, all right. This is probably... It's a +1 arrow.
Did she explain that to us?
Yeah, it's an arrow that does extra that does extra damage in the form of +1.
Thanks,
Because
video
there's
game
no-
tutorial.
If I'm correct, Saria, that's a one-time use item only, right?
That is correct.
Ah, it's interesting. Who here uses a bow and arrow?
I have a crossbow.
Oh, that won't work. I'm sorry, Mons.
I wanted to use arrow.
I also have a crossbow. Sorry, I feel the same way. Well, I'm sure it's worth a few gold. If not, I can put it in the bag and we can sell it when we get back to town and split the profit.
Good to me.
I'm gonna add that to my sheet for now, and if anybody wants it later, just let me know.
Okay.
I like profit.
Dollar.
That's technically our party's first magic item.
So just to confirm, it's 1 gold and 3 silver.
Yes.
Yeah, that each of you get. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And Saria speak. Okay. So once everybody does, all right. So where do we wish to go next? Just a reminder, you guys see 2 doors. One that is essentially to your left, that's the one you see at the bottom of your screen, and one to the right that you see at the top of your screen.
Let's go in a circle. Let's go to this one here.
So it's right there.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll investigate it for traps unless somebody else wants to bother. I'm pretty good at perception, which is why I've been doing it.
Go right ahead.
Shit.
Okay, I fell. Natural 1. It's
Okay.
great, guys.
Yeah.
I'll open the door. I mean, I don't know any better.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. My passive perception is actually a 20.
So
Pay attention.
I'm double checking. I'm just double checking something on this real quick.
All
Sure.
good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention Saria
Mhm.
will use her arcane recovery ability, which allows her to recover her first level spell that she used during that combat.
Noted.
And she gets that arcane recovery back after a long rest. So should be good. And while we were taking a short rest, can we have her ritual cast detect magic, just to make sure there's nothing magical around here?
Absolutely. So
can also do that. I don't know why I didn't just bother to do it myself. So
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm double checking to see which, because it's telling me that there's something door
Yeah, I'm
about
too
it.
much
It doesn't
info.
tell me which door
I
that
got
it is, but it is relevant in which direction you're going. But
Sure.
so I'm actually just going to say two because it's that it. So it's not 100% clear in the module, but I am going to say, for brevity's sake, that it is actually this particular door.
Sure.
That there, it does not actually appear to be trapped. However, and you will see this with your detect magic, there does seem to be some form of an arcane lock that is on the door. It is uh the door itself is locked both mechanically. It does appear that the door itself is locked both mechanically and magically, actually.
Saria, it's a magic thingy.
Okay. Um
NPC, fix this for us.
okay. I'm checking it, but I need to look at her spells real.
Sure. She's got a memorized today, chromatic orb, detect magic, magic missile, and sleep. For for cantrips, control flames, firebolt, minor illusion, prestidigitation. And she can ritual cast identify, but she doesn't have the spell components to do it.
Okay, P, I'm about to ask you a rules question.
Deal, go for it.
What is a knock spell considered as?
Knock,
Is knock its own spell?
yes, knock is a specific spell,
Okay.
and she does not have that memorized for the day.
Okay. So
I don't think it's even in her spell book actually.
I don't think we agreed on that one. So yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought, because that it was a spell that even I wasn't necessarily familiar with. So
Yeah, knock is badass, but we didn't take it.
Okay. So the door does not appear to be trapped from what you can tell. Would anybody like to try?
This door's real hard to get through. Oh, knock is a second level spell, by the way, so that's why we don't have it.
Gaia.
This is going to be a tough one. Do we want to come back to this? Maybe there's a key or something up ahead.
Why don't we just knock the damn thing down?
Be my guest. If you want to go for it, Mons. As I say, backing to the other side of the room.
Okay, Mons. I need you to make a strength check.
Boom.
Back herself up.
Okay. Well, it's not so. Well, it's not bad enough that you hurt yourself, but you're going against it. Although you probably deserve it, both in and out of character. But you go to slam against this door, and like you're you're trying to drive your shoulder into this door, and you're trying to drive into this door like you're in the like you were trying out for the Islanders, but this thing it's not gonna budge.
I understood that reference.
I did too.
Well, not to remind people, Vegas is playing tonight, but
Yeah.
Respect for your game. I'm not watching right now. Please continue.
Aw, that's adorable, but I wouldn't blame you if you were anyway. But yeah, you don't. But yeah, the door doesn't budge at all. You go in to slam against it, and and nothing happens.
Are you okay over there? It's a magic door. I just want to reiterate that point.
Mons need a sling.
Yeah. Look,
Ah.
well, Mons, I didn't want to get in your way, but your idea was dumb. Let's go the other way.
I agree. Let's go.
I agree. I need a sling.
So you go
Go check the other third door for traps. I'll roll perception. Is that what I should do?
yeah.
Yes.
Go for it. Yeah.
12 this time. Kind of mediocre.
You don't. Let me just double check something real quick. But no, you don't detect any traps.
I'm gonna try to open the door then.
Yeah, you're able to go through. So
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, Mons, get in front.
Good. I can't lose another arm.
You still have both arms, Mons. Did you start with
Have
3?
them.
Were you one of those weird 3-armed creatures?
No, the left one is just numb.
Oh, that's all right. That's good for the spirit. I'm gonna slap him in the left arm. Like,
Ah!
see, it's not numb anymore. Let's go.
DM note: the only 3-armed creature I'm thinking of right now is in a different campaign. Sir.
Ah,
So.
ah, ah.
All right.
Don't
So
go to sleep.
I'm assuming these are doors up here.
yeah. So see.
Well, let's check them each for traps, shall we?
Go right ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go to one of them myself. If other people want to check other doors.
Yeah, you see 3 doors. You see the one right there. You see
11 to
I'll
check this door.
I'll check the one in the center.
It's
Perception,
not.
right? Oh, God.
It does not appear to be trapped, but it is locked.
This one's locked but not trapped. What about that one, Mons? By the way, the visible components of this game right now,
Mhm.
I would draw it, but it would violate the TOS on your stream. Kidding. Just saying.
All I'm gonna say is,
Please
if you
don't
guys,
get me banned.
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
It's a whistle. What are you thinking?
It's a
My
whistle.
perception checks. Holy crap.
Good job.
All right, 19 on the center door.
So, it does not appear to be trapped or locked. However, you do, on the other side, because of how high that roll was, on the other side of the door, you do hear what actually sort of sounds like almost whimpering, kind of. It definitely sounds like that there might be like someone or something on the other side, and they're going. They don't appear, but it doesn't sound like particularly threatening. Oh,
Hey,
Yes,
here.
Mons?
What's up?
yes, Mons?
Someone's in here. Someone in trouble.
I'll go up and listen at the door too. Do I hear what he says? What he's hearing?
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely somebody on. There's definitely something on the other side. You can't completely tell what, but it. I'll say this: it does not sound particularly scary, though.
Be ready in case it's a trap. Let's go in.
Okay.
Go for the door.
Yep.
Going in.
All right. Okay, so you see what appears to be a kobold, and in a cell. First, I'll describe the room real quick. Crudely executed symbols and glyphs inscribed in bright green dye decorate this large, irregularly shaped, crumbling chamber. A large petitioner shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole that stands empty. A small wooden bench draped in green cloth next to the cage, and a small object rests on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and a sound of whimpering comes from inside it. Wait, it's supposed to be inside it. Well, a moment. There we go. Okay, that's better.
So the kobold is what's whimpering.
Yes. Yes. And. All right.
Uh,
The
Oh, look.
clan. Wait. What? Right.
Guys,
It says
it's
something
here.
It says.
what's your name, kobold?
My name's Meepo. My name's Meepo. They, yeah. Like, no, you're not with the goblins, are you?
No, we don't like goblins.
The
Not at all.
One's gross.
Clans. They took we lost. They took the clan's dragon. We lost it because of goblins. Goblins.
You had a dragon, but goblins took it from you?
Yes, they're goblins. They're in the rest of the goblins. Yes, they took it, and don't know where it is. We don't know what they've done with it.
Have you seen... I know you've seen some goblins, but have you seen any humans other than us?
Nope. I don't remember, but my boss might have.
Where's your boss at?
Boss. Boss, I can take you to I can take you to her.
Can I? Does this kobold seem like he's lying, telling the truth? How do I feel about it?
Give me anybody who wants to can give me an insight check.
22.
I'll go in.
Kobold seems a
What is it,
little
insight?
shifty.
Yeah, I failed. I have
So
no
does
insight.
you have no idea?
Actually, you know what? Here, I failed the insight check. I have a question. Can we keep him?
It's a person.
It's a person, not a pet.
Oh.
I'll make a quick. Okay. Pete and Kitty, this guy's definitely telling the truth.
Well, we didn't come here to hunt kobolds, so I'm in favor of letting him show us the way.
Okay.
Like he's
So, all right, I'll show you the way. Let me first. All right. Okay, so shows you the way. So if you see and if you want to follow him, and as by the way, was it Kitty? You're the one who speaks Draconic, right?
Recto.
Okay, so as this guy is going towards.
Sorry.
Yep.
Hold on.
No, you're fine. Probably. Yeah, so if the rest of you guys.
Yeah, we're following after.
Okay.
So. He's still right over here. As he's going through, everybody hears him say something in Draconic. Kitty, you understand that the word in Draconic is ticklecorn. The word that he's saying is ticklecorn. And you notice, but you notice that he's saying it as soon as he sees the other because you start as you keep going through, you see that you see other kobolds that are with him. He seems to be specifically saying that to the other kobolds. If you want to give me an insight check.
Insight.
Yes, I will give another insight.
Nice.
23.
He seems to be using that as a code.
Do I get the impression with the 23 that that's a code word of stab these humans, or it's a code word of we can come through safely?
It's a safe passage. It's definitely a safe passage.
All right. I'll try to, even though I'm sure Kitty's already doing it, I'll try to remember the word as well, even though I don't speak the language.
I'm gonna write that down. Tickle cord.
So if you guys want to move, so he's right over here.
Oh, this
So-
is like crazy looking in this room right here with my lighting.
Yeah, because of the lighting.
It looks like a weird, like, kaleidoscope.
Does.
Which is funny because it doesn't even fucking matter.
What up, kobolds?
There.
Are we still moving toward him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
All right. So there.
So just real quick, a short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sit a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A, a metallic key is firmly in the dragon's open claws.
What's up, kobolds? How's it going? I don't speak your language, and you
Yeah.
don't understand what I'm saying.
They actually so
Or do you speak
their
common?
leader at this point would speak up. I speak common.
Greetings.
Greetings. What is it that takes you to this location? Why are you here?
I kind of look at everyone else and then look back at him and say, well, we're here to investigate some missing adventurers. Humans, mostly, and I think a dwarf, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I remember some. I think I remember something of which you speak. They came by some time ago. Fortunately, they went down to fight the goblins and never returned.
Oh,
They went to the lower levels of the citadel. They
I don't like the never returned part, guys. I just gotta say.
the goblins have been here for a while. We came here to try to find this holy site, and when we got here, the goblins had already come.
Ignore that.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm not all attacking him. I'm like, what is this weird symbol that got added?
I'm
to
gonna
my thing?
push it.
It shouldn't be doing anything over here, but it did.
Push
Push it
the
real
damn
good.
button.
All right. So
Well, do you want to get rid of the goblins too?
we would like it, but they seem to be. But there's other threats down in the depths of the dungeon as well. Yeah.
Like what?
It's down there.
Well, the goblins seem to be working with some druid that's down. Seemed trying to leech.
Oh, the evil druid guy.
I might have added that part in to make sure. Yep. Yes, they seem to be doing his bidding down there.
Belak, right? Belak the outcast?
That's the bastard.
Oh, we're here to stop him too, I think, aren't we?
We
Oh.
don't like bastards.
Nobody likes bastards.
What about bastards? They probably like themselves.
Good. Well, that's maybe true, but if you want to gain, if you want to go get an easy path in order to take care of this druid problem, we can show you a way, and I believe mutually beneficial for both of us. We want the goblins out of here, and any allies of theirs that is in our way, we want. If you're willing to help us exterminate them, so be it. If you'd like, I can give you passage to an area where that might quicken your progress.
Okay, that sounds
Show
good. What do you guys
us.
think?
I'm okay with that.
Great. Let's skip part of this whole thing here. Let's do it.
Alrighty. And side note, kids,
Oh.
this is why we don't be murder hobos.
That's
And
right.
that's
Murder
your
hobo.
lesson for today. The more you know. Bum
That's
bum bum
right.
bum.
I mean, I didn't have a reason to be murderous. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I didn't want to go with that. That doesn't
For
sound
the
fun.
first time, I had no reason to be murderous toward kobolds. But
They don't deserve it. My character's too good a lion to do that.
Okay, so all right. If you guys give me just 1 second, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to just step away from my computer for 1 second. I'll be back in just a second.
Free pop, and I'll be
yeah, I'm gonna refill while you're doing that. I'll be
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
that's exactly my thoughts. All right.
5-minute break.
1 moment. 1 moment. BRB.
BRB.
that's where the goblins will be.
Well, let's get ready to fight some goblins then, shall we?
Hell yeah! I lost myself. There I am. Hello.
Right, over this way.
All right. Well, open the door because they didn't warn me about any traps. So.
Yeah, there's. They would have told you there's no traps.
Oh yeah,
so.
they would have told us.
Yeah. All right, so if you want to go through. Yep. There's no. Yeah, go through. There's no There doesn't seem to be any traps on the next door either. So.
Okay. Then I mean, they said we should keep going, so.
Yep.
And they warned us after.
Yeah, they
the corner.
said that after the next door is where you might find the first set of goblins.
All right, Mons. If you want to take this door, because there might be goblins behind it.
Gladly. So I go through the door, not even checking.
Oh, no. Move there.
And here we are.
Alrighty.
And
Alright, you
here we
burst through.
are.
They were not expecting anything coming from that door, so I would like everybody to roll for initiative.
Boy, oh
Hello,
boy, hello.
friends. And that's a 10.
Fucking 9.
0. So 0 for Jeanette, 20 for Saria.
Alrighty. Okay, so it's oh. Okay. All right. So you did kind of catch these guys sleeping. They were not expecting something to come in. So, Saria, go ahead.
So, I mean, she figures we're here to deal with these goblins. Then I'm just going to move her up to see what she sees for a second.
Yeah.
She's not actually going to go in there.
Okay.
But I think she will. And I mean, if you guys want to do something different, let me know. But I think I'm going to have her cast sleep right here.
I'm okay with that.
Which, let me hit that there. So we're going to do 5d8. And this will be, she will affect 28 points of hit points on these creatures, knocking them to sleep, as you can read, of course. I'm going to put her back because that's not sure yes. I'm putting it in such a way that it's closer to the goblins than it is to our party, because it is not party friendly.
Now,
That might be a one.
Do they get a save against that?
No.
Okay.
It's automatically
That's what
works.
I thought. Yeah, that, I mean.
But if let's say one of their max hit points is more than 14, it's only going to knock one of them out. Yeah. They
all just conk out to sleep, all three.
Oh, goody.
Oh, nice for taking a nap.
Yeehaw.
We'll say, now you can kill them while they're sleeping. That's her turn. She's not going to do anything else.
Okay. So look at the initiative. So I believe the next is Doug.
Oh, there's one of those right next to me. I'm gonna great axe this motherfucker. Let's go.
Prone and unconscious, which gives us an advantage against attacking them.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Automatic crit. Let me.
Yeah, double. I mean, he's gonna.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. So you attack at advantage, and if you hit, it's a critical hit.
So
All right.
So yep, you have critted this goblin. So he rolls. So he rolls 2 damage dice and adds the modifier. Correct.
2 damage dice? Oh shit. All right.
Or
Okay.
you roll damage, the double damage, and what's your modifier?
Modifier on great axe is +3.
So you murder him in his sleep.
Excellent. I just want to note. I'm sorry, I failed to note this. That you only get the we all get the advantage, but you only get the automatic crit if it's in melee. So Doug does get that, but if like we blast at them from range, it's just regular damage.
Gotcha.
So initiative. So I believe it's Kitty's turn.
With my
So-
9.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean you're perfectly able to melee.
I'm gonna melee the one that's like
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Let's
go
go
ahead.
for it.
Let's go for it.
Whip it.
She whipping. She whipping good.
But now.
Damn.
Yep.
All the way from London?
Get another
Damn.
Yes.
D4 damage.
All the way from downtown and roll damage.
Yeah, and you can add another D4 to that.
Why isn't the thing going through?
So yeah, so it already rolled your initial damage, but it's not taking into account a crit. So I believe you just need to roll an additional. So you still roll an additional d. Oh,
An additional D4.
yeah.
I'll just do that manually because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Da-da-da-da-da. What we get?
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So was it this one you were attacking?
Yes.
Pete, if it doesn't kill them, do they wake up from that or
Yes.
yes?
Yes.
Okay. So but he is still prone. All right. Next I believe is that was Sabrina's turn. So I believe it's Jeanette's turn.
Okay. I am going to draw my mace.
Okay.
And I'm going to move into melee with the one guy is awake.
Yeah.
The one's awake, yeah.
Well, I don't want him waking up
He's
his
still
buddy.
prone though. He's still prone.
He is. Well, I'm not worried about him. I'm going to go in and kill his sleeping friend in front of him.
It's the one on bottom that's still asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna attack him with my mace. Let's
Roll
see
at
here.
advantage, of course.
Excellent. 20 to hit.
That hits.
The first damage roll I made there was 5. I rolled a 1 on the second d6, so that's 6 damage total. So that probably wakes him up, I'm assuming.
That wakes him up. That does wake him up.
You
Okay.
bonked him on the head.
But it goes there. but it's they.
But we wasted their turn for.
Yeah, we wait. Yep, exactly, and that makes it Doug's turn then.
All right, so one closest to me. Let's go again with the great axe.
So that's this one, and he's prone, so I believe that still is an advantage, correct?
Yes, melee
Yes.
attacks are at advantage, and range attacks are at disadvantage.
All right, good to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Good to roll. 23.
He only had 1 hit point, so
Oh boy.
he
Yay.
he has he's shed his mortal.
Boom. Get
Excellent.
effed.
That actually that's actually enough damage to kill him if he was a P. Wanted. That's actually enough damage to kill him if he was a player character.
Oh my god.
Might have to pick him up with a sponge.
All right, and that actually makes it the goblin's turn,
Yay.
The
Whoa.
one lowly goblin.
and rules question, Pete. Does standing up occur an attack of opportunity because
No,
movement?
and it
Okay.
only uses half of his movement, so he could still move another half of his movement.
Okay, so he'll get up and he'll take a swing at Dalgos.
Oh, good. I only went into melee because I was pretty sure nothing would hit me.
Doug, does a 15 hit your AC?
It does not.
Okay. So next, I believe, is I think it's Kitty. So, Kitty, your turn.
I'm gonna whip this guy.
Now, is that a range? Not that it really matters because you can get.
No, it counts as a melee attack,
Melee.
even though she has reach.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, like, she
That,
can
but
do
it was
it.
the reach I wanted to double check.
Yeah.
No, that's a great question. Yeah, I
So-
reach is like super badass actually.
Mm-hmm. So, Kitty, go ahead and I'm assuming you're using your whip. So go ahead and make an attack. How do you want to do this?
Alright, I'm just gonna whip this one in half now too.
Yeah. So you go in. You actually whip diagonally around, and let's just say Japanese anime style cut through. There's seems to be way more blood in this goblin than it should be because it's anime death.
Yes!
So and it just like and it's just like the one half just slides down the other half, and he as he meets his quite ghastly fate.
So am I like covered in blood now?
A little bit.
Nice.
It's not
Doesn't
quite
mechanically
Attack
do
on
anything,
Titan, but yeah, you're covered in blood.
All right, so
Makes me look like a badass.
We'll loot this mashed goblin pile for treasure.
yep. That's a very good point. Let me. Let me see. Yeah, that was like well said. Yeah. So, a fun fact: if you try, what they would have tried to, I'll just say this right now, because they were nowhere close to this. These fuckers would have tried to capture you, but
Excellent.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Wow,
We
rude.
did not do. We did not return at all.
So. So.
Less
Yeah,
detailed combat notes, by the way, just for everyone's note. Just because we murdered the hell out of everything. Just so you're aware.
All right. So you gain another 38 experience points. That will take you up to 220. You are so close to leveling.
Hey.
Um,
220, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
38, yeah. So you're at a total of 220. Yep. If somebody wants to see if you find anything in the room,
What check would that be on my end?
Look around too.
Investigation, probably.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll it. Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Saria will look. I'm not going to.
I'll do it.
Oh, 17.
A
Neato.
fucking 4.
Excellent.
I may as well just be looking at my feet.
And
Jeanette,
are you?
Jeanette got a little bit of that blood splatter on her from the that last whip kill. So I spend that time using a cloth to wipe myself off. Sorry, would you use prestidigitation on me, please?
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Oh, that's so
If
much
you
better.
want to be prestidigitation hop.
Yes, that just for the note for our fellow players, prestidigitation can also clean a person or an area.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's having a wizard of prestidigitation is basically how you do personal hygiene when
Yep. It cleans 1 cubic foot per action. Or soils.
Damn.
I'm just gonna note that too.
But that's what you do instead of taking showers, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, he put the note in the Roll20
I see.
chat. It's actually like a very
It's
a very classic D&D spell.
That seems kind of extra. No, I'm
I like
kidding.
Righty.
Did Mons find anything useful or gold or anything?
No,
Yes,
he
Jedi.
found some. He found some like bad jerky. I guess there's some wine that's so old it's basically turning into vinegar. But at this point,
Ew.
These
To
goblins
which,
suck.
to which he says, "Hey, this might be still good.
Drink that.
I'll save it for later." Throws away the wine, keeps the jerky.
You know, actually, I will. Hey, before you throw away the wine, I'll stop you, and I'm going to say, let's wait 10 minutes, and I will ritual cast purify food and drink on it.
Ooh.
Okay then.
Okay.
See, this is why we have an experienced player in the party.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
It won't let me share it in the box, but it's
Yeah.
all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point of my choice is purified and rendered free of poison and disease. It still might taste bad, but it's not going to kill him.
It's a miracle.
Yes.
It's a miracle.
Okay, now you can drink it.
It, as a matter of fact, is a miracle. Thank Lathander.
Praise be to Lathander.
Praise be. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there is one doorway here. Does not seem to that seems to be the one way out of the room.
Okay. Well, there may be more on the other side, so let's proceed cautiously. Mons.
All right, so let's head through the door. So Mons is going through the door. So I'm gonna head on through the door. Do I need to do a roll or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, you're good. I
So
think.
I head through the door and I lead the rest of the group through. It seems to be the all clear at the moment.
Okay.
So you do see a couple of different doors. There, 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 and there.
Hmm. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. And it's not 6.
I will. Well, if let's be patient. I will ritual cast detect magic.
God damn it. All right.
I just heard, God damn it.
In fact, both myself and Saria will ritual cast detect magic. So
They just the age old DM. God damn it.
Hold on.
I can't wait until Scotty kills this guy.
that's fine. My next character will be more min-maxed.
Hold on. The play is going to the replay room in Toronto. 1 second.
Oh
Oh
no.
god.
Oh, that's fine. I will note if this benefits you in any way here. This only works within 30 feet. It lasts up to 10 minutes. But I can't see what's inside a room. So if it's not on the door, it only goes through 1 foot of stone and 1 inch of metal. A
Yeah,
thin
so
sheet of lead
in that
blocks it.
case, you're not going to see. Depending on where you're casting, you're not going to see anything in the
Yes.
area.
Well, and 3 feet of wood. So if they're wooden doors, I can kind of see through the door. And I'm going to walk around the room. Oops. I'm going to walk around like the perimeter and just see if I can detect anything. And there's a chance I don't, but that's what I'm doing.
So you don't detect anything in the room. However, when you walk by that door on the left, I do want you to give me a perception check.
Okay, absolutely. I fail. 8.
You don't notice anything.
Okay. Sounds good. Does Saria detect anything?
By the left-hand doorway,
Yes.
Mhm.
Her perception's worse than mine, but
but you could roll higher.
she could.
Okay?
Why I
So you're a cheeky little bastard.
Got
All
him.
right, good. No, it's good. Sorry. You see Saria sort of turn her head towards the doorway. She sort of listens by it, and she says, I think I hear things on the other side.
That's my reaction.
It sounds, I don't know, my guess is that they sound like goblins.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? All right, everyone. Mons, are you ready?
So ready.
Okay,
So
let
Mons
me
and me.
check one thing real quick. Hear the voices. Okay, yeah.
So Mons, in true him fashion, is gonna go through the door once again. Just run right in. Leroy Jenkins style. Time's up. Let's do this. Leroy!
Oh my god. Copyright strike.
Can you actually like copyright strike that?
I don't know, but
Oh my god, that'd be amazing if
that'd
you
be
could copyright
crazy.
strike that. That would be remarkable. That means the system's totally busted and nobody should like say or play anything ever again.
Yes.
And this is a lot of gobs.
Gobs? How many?
This is a lot of gobs.
Nope, that's not correct. I'll fix that.
Hold on, guys. 2 seconds. I'll be back.
All right. 9 for Jeanette, 15 for Saria.
All right. Kitty, have you rolled for initiative yet?
No, I did not. I'll do that right now. $18. Excuse me.
Just to note, Dalgos will go before Jeanette because he has a higher dexterity modifier than I do.
All right. Sorry.
I'm back.
Did I miss anything?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, cool.
P, you said Doug will go before.
Yes, you go give him like a 9.5 or something.
Yeah,
And 9.5.
I've sorted it out.
A 9.5? Do you want me to die?
Yes, actually, I do.
Oh my god.
You were away. I'm sorry. When it's the reason I said that is because we both have a 9 initiative, but you have a higher dexterity than I do.
I was being.
Well, what I'm gonna. Well, what I'm gonna say. Listen, when I said that I bought body bags for y'all, you guys, I wasn't referring to your characters. That's all I'm gonna say. So, all right. So, that's the start of combat. Kitty, it is your turn.
Oh my god, I'm first.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right. Closest goblin, gonna whip it.
All right. So the close. So you can probably get to here if you want to go in range. So that's you can get to here. You can get to this guy right here, or that guy right there.
Let's go to the top one.
Top one. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still want to see like you can get to about there? Do you want to stay like that will be within your range? So
Okay.
I'm not moving. I just want to look.
That'll work.
There.
What happens?
yep, that hits.
Mhm.
And okay.
That's a lot of
And
goblins.
that is okay. All right, so you take a swing at with your whip and deal and the whip got like catches him. It's like bah! All right. Next up is Saria.
I'm sorry, so you can see what the contents of the room. Seeing what she sees.
Just so you know, Pete, you put her over.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I can't see in there. So when I move the token, all right, there we go. So seeing what she sees, she's gonna say, get the awake ones first, and she's gonna use her last first level spell to cast sleep again.
Mhm.
Okay.
And she is going to affect 22 hit points worth, and she's putting it right here.
Okay, so is it hits 1, 2?
It will affect 22 hit points worth, starting at the closest with the lowest hit points.
Now, if somebody took damage, does that affect? Is it
Yeah.
22 max hit points or 22 current hit points?
Current hit points.
Okay, so they all fall asleep.
All 6 of them?
Yeah, so it's.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
doing the math right now.
I love sleep at level 1. I'm just kidding.
It seems
Actually, I
busted,
take
just
that back.
putting
I
it
take
out
that
there.
back.
Oh no.
The so
Could you mark? Could
yeah,
you mark?
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm marking them right now.
Wonderful, thank you. She's going to use the rest of her movement after she casts the spell because she doesn't want to get knocked out of concentration to go back out. Into
Let
the
me
light
see. Is there a good sleep?
behind a post.
Oh, there. Yeah, there is. So I am marking the ones that are being put to sleep.
Excellent. And I'm not going in the room again. I'm just trying to look at what's going on.
Okay, I see the mark now. All
Nice.
It's like a little teardrop looking thing.
I like it.
Yeah, if you zoom in on it, it's actually like a guy who's like drowsy,
Ah.
basically.
Yeah, it looks
That's awesome.
from my distance, it looks like a teardrop, which is pretty cool.
And
mean,
Yeah, you can't tell
Any
from.
other
That's
ones?
basically what it is.
I speak in counters and tokens anyway, so this makes total sense to me. So it's fine.
Excellent.
Yeah, you play Magic, so you should be fluent in that. language.
Yeah, it's easy. Just put a counter there, and I'm totally okay. Yeah, you're
Okay.
asleep. All right, nice.
So
I played
that's Saria's
Pokemon too.
turn?
There is a sleep counter.
That was all. That's let me just double check to make sure she doesn't have anything weird. Yeah, then she's done. That was her last first level spell, just to note, so she'll be using cantrips for the rest of this.
Copy that. Dalgos, it's your turn.
Okay, so the ones that are marked are confirmed the ones asleep. So
Correct, yes. So
I'm-
there's still one guy that's above you that's not asleep, and the guys who are all on bottom are not asleep.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna take the closest one to me that's not asleep. I am gonna go. Oh, gee. Let's go. Let's go Great Axe. Just stay in character. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah,
I love it.
buddy.
What's
Never fails. What's the damage? Ay, ay, ay. So that's a 13.
said it's the great axe?
Yep.
So you saw what Kitty did. You saw what Sabrina did with the whip earlier. You thought that looked cool, so you do the exact same thing to this guy and cut him in half. He has shed this mortal coil.
Night, bitch.
It's a more permanent version of sleep called dead.
Dead.
He's dead, Jim.
Excellent.
All right.
He's dead.
He's out, kid.
Jeanette, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna move in here, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I'm going to hold. I'm gonna stand here. I'm sorry, because I can see these two from our.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can. I'm gonna say you can see through there. I'm not gonna do what Noah did that one game.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna hold my action and the rest of my movement. And if one of my party members takes a substantial amount of damage, I will move to them and I'll cast Cure Wounds on them. But I'm holding that action until they take the damage.
Okie dokie. So that's the end of your turn?
Yes. Until it re-emerges again, of course. If that happens. If my trigger action doesn't happen, let's say the other one take any damage, I don't do anything.
Okay.
Turn.
Gotcha. All right. So first it is the Goblin's turn. So the one goes here. One goes here. Oh, he get you back.
No, sorry. I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Okay, so goblins first. First the two attack Doug. Yeah, just put it there. I know where. I'm not.
It's 25. Yeah, that
Yeah.
hits me.
Yeah, so that's a crit.
Ooh,
Ouch.
So it's
14.
yes, 14
Nice.
slashing.
That's the Deaderinos.
Well, you're not dead. You become unconscious, and my held action goes off.
Yes. So
Yeah, please. So take it, and I'll jump in when you're ready.
All right, cool. So 12. Yeah.
Because what's your
Okay.
max hit points, Doug?
13.
Okay. So upon that, my held action goes off. I'm going to move into touch with him, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds, first level, and heal you 5 hit points, which will put you. You're not. There's no such thing as negative hit points in this game. in
Okay.
5th edition. So you go directly back to 8. You get 8 because you get 5 hit points from that and 3 from my Disciple of Life Power.
Got it.
So, wait, that's not right. It's 5 total. My apologies. You'll heal 5 total. You're at 5 hit points.
Got it. Perfect.
Although you may be prone now. I think you may have fallen down.
That makes sense.
That's up to Scotty how fast I reacted.
yeah. No. You already declared that you had to. Okay. The what's and I'm sorry, Doug. What's your AC again?
16.
Okay, so the other one
another.
attacks you, and you take another 8 slashing.
Yep, that's
Got it,
another
got it,
big hit.
At least you're not dead this time. Yeah.
Yet.
And one more. There's also one that's still awake. That's going to attack Kitty. Kitty, I highly doubt that a 9 hits your AC.
That misses.
Yes. So that is
These goblins didn't really like the fact that I sliced one of their dudes in half.
Probably not. No.
okay. So now it's the Goblin Commoner's turn.
Oh, excellent. Hey,
what is?
Screw you, goblins. I'm going to use what words I have left. You suck. Maybe they'll come after me now instead.
They're pretty stupid, so they'll. They have.
Mostly because I have a pretty good AC. And I don't want them to coup de grace you yet, Doug. Your Goblin King eats ass.
Oh my god, is this like vicious mockery?
Yeah.
Faux show.
They do nothing except get hit a lot now. Armor class 18, Scott.
First attack misses. Second attack misses on you.
All right.
You said AC 18, right?
AC 18, yeah. I'm wielding a shield and I'm wearing chainmail. So I'm holding my shield up and like, come on, come and get me. I need another spell.
Okay, so it's top of the order, and so Kitty, go right ahead. You've got one right next to you.
I'm gonna hit that one
Okay.
with my whip.
I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I'm running out of whip songs.
All right. All right. So you go swing the whip. You crack him like right in the chest, and it hurts him. It staggers him a bit, but he's still standing. That makes it Saria's turn. Saria is still technically in the back hall.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll put her back where she was because I'm in the room now, so I don't need to be there. All right. Saria is going to move into the doorway, and she is going to use. I'm going to try to get creative here. She's going to use minor illusion, and she's going to make it sound like back here,
Okay.
and she's going to create the sound of a couple more adventurers coming in and yelling and charging in to attack.
Now that is a wisdom saving throw, if I remember from earlier correctly.
So here's from what I understand with minor illusion, the if a creature has to use its action, it's not an image, it's a sound. So
Okay.
basically, it's really up to you. You can just have them make it, have them fail, or you can have them roll. I would say, yeah, a wisdom saving throw would be fair. Probably against her spell DC of 13.
Okay, they don't seem to pay any noise to it.
Sounds good. It was worth a shot.
That was incredibly unlucky for you. I'll
That's
just
okay.
say that right now. But okay. That means it is now Dalgos' turn.
So I have a question here because I think I might have screwed up.
Mhm.
So I just noticed that I have relentless endurance. Was
What's that
I
do?
supposed to do
That's
that
yes.
when? Shit.
That's a good question. Let me double check. Let
Because
me
if
double
I
check the PHB on that real quick because that's a very valid actually.
Because if I was supposed to do that as I got wrecked, then so be it. I'll take
That's
it. But
well, that's
You can choose. It's a choosing thing. You can drop the 1 hit point instead. So,
okay.
I mean, again, Scott, it's your decision here. I would argue that it's his choice, and he could have chosen to do it the second time, knowing that I had the.
I agree. I agree with that interpretation. Yeah. But
Okay.
that's a very valid point. So that would mean that you are just at 1 hit point right now, correct?
So I'm at 1 hit point at the
Nice.
moment. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm
Yes,
still
because you
fucking
are a
alive.
half orc. You're a
Alright.
half orc. That's a
Oh,
very
and
valid point.
Doug, I want to add, because you're a half orc, and I just read the half orc page.
Yeah.
Every time you have crit, you needed to add a 2 weapon dice instead of 1, because you have savage attacks.
Right.
So you're getting triple weapon damage instead of double on a
Okay.
crit.
So what do we got? Left, right, behind, in front, kind of, sort of. This is crazy.
There's just things everywhere.
Because I know my left from my right. Let's take this one on the right of me. Let's keep at it with the great axe.
Okay.
It's 11.
That hits, actually.
Oh my fucking god. Praise be.
That hits. You pick the right one to hit, but yes, that is a hit. So
Oh, praise be. That is a 9.
So
How do I want to do this?
yep.
So I am exhausted as hell. I am literally hanging on a thread, and I just whiff at this dude and just lob his head off.
Yeah. Yeah, so his head, all I'll say is that
Mons is going like straight Hassan chopping
I
at
think
this point.
Mon looked up some old David Ortiz highlights on YouTube. I'm especially thinking when he hit that home run that sent the guy from in the ALCS that sent the guy from the Tigers over the wall. That's basically what you do to this guy.
At least it's not like Randy Johnson's stance. Let's put it that way.
Correct. But that is your turn, and you did off one of them.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
That's one.
it is now Jeanette's turn.
All right, let's try this again. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Doug a second time. This is my last healing spell.
Sweet. So
Heal
that's
7 hit points.
neato. I'm sorry, what's 1 + 7? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I reach out my hand holding out the holy symbol of Lathander, which looks like a sun, and it glows a little bit. Lathander, protect you, but for the last time today.
You're
Slap
too
him in the
kind to this
face.
dope. I bless you. Okay.
And after that, I'm going to. This should not draw me an attack of opportunity because I'm not leaving his melee range. But I really need to draw some of these attacks away from Doug, so I'm going to move over here.
Oh, very good.
And I'm going to say, "Eat a dick, goblins." And that's my turn.
You know what? I like creativity. So
Thank you. I'm
it
trying to
is
keep this
first.
bastard alive.
Yes. So okay. So you know what? That's gonna these goblins. Yeah, they're not. You know, they're an angry bunch. So
If I die, I'm going to heaven. Bring it on.
basically it's one attack on each of you. So I'm gonna do the one on Doug first.
Ooh, that's a hit.
But it only
6.
does 6 damage, and I believe you're
That
still.
drops me a 2. Yep.
That's still. So the next attack is on Pete.
Bring it on. Oh, that hits.
Oh,
That hits.
baby.
So that's 6 damage on you, Pete.
This is rough.
And next one is on Kitty.
Okay. That misses.
That's
That's
gonna
a
miss.
miss. What?
Excellent.
So next is the commoner's turn. So you sufficiently them off. So first attack is on Doug. 17 does not hit your armor class, I believe.
That does hit, actually.
So take 1 damage.
Yeah, it's a
Oh my
1.
God. You got lucky.
It hit by 1.
Yeah.
Shit just made it.
Just checking.
Clubbed me in the head.
Ow.
Right. So that's.
He doesn't even
Take
have
another
words right
3
now. He's getting a
attacks on
concussion.
Bring it on.
What?
Miss. That misses. I have an AC 18. And it hits me.
1
but
damage.
I'm still up. I have 3 hit points left.
All right. That leads it back to the top of the order.
Oh my god.
Kitty, you've still got one standing next to you who's still alive.
All right, I'm gonna hit him again with the whip.
Yay.
And for my bonus action, I would like to rage.
Go for it.
Raging button.
All right, so roll for the attack.
Uh-huh.
That does hit.
Mhm.
How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna take his knees out now too.
Yeah, you liked how you killed. You liked the way that other guy died, so you do the exact same thing. You take and you just delete this goblin.
Legs.
Ah, yes.
And he thus suffers a ghastly fate. You still, I believe, have a movement if you wanted to position yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna move myself over to this sleepy guy right here.
Okay. Remember, he is still asleep, so you could also position yourself to. Actually, no, that is actually a good spot. Never mind. Never say anything. It is Saria's turn.
Saria, let's see, has no major spells left, but she is going to use Firebolt. She's going to cast it on one of these weaker dudes over here, maybe this guy.
Okay.
21 to hit, 10 fire damage.
So he is so he's basically incinerated. Yeah, he's like and his charred corpse just falls to the ground. The smell of burnt goblin flesh is just now filling the air, and it's very, very, very
It's pungent, as we would say.
it is absolutely pungent. That makes it Dalgos' turn.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, the goblins with the more zoomed in face, those are like the stronger ones.
Yes. So the
Okay.
ones with the bigger face, those are the strong ones. They have slightly more hit points and can tell they're a little bit harder to hit. You do see that they are wearing leather armor. The
I
one
almost sounded like Ren Rowan when I said that. Holy crap.
I am the only person here who gets that reference.
I don't
okay,
know that
right?
one.
All right.
I'll tell you the stories later.
I literally went to high school with that guy, so
he's such a cool dude, and I miss him. All right.
So yeah, you also think that the ones who also are also with the more zoomed in faces are, you think, also pack a little bit more of a punch, but you need to kill people.
Right.
We do. Because if they get another good round on us, we may wipe.
This is gonna roll. This is gonna be a gamble here. I'm gonna take the weaker one in front of me. I'm gonna go Great Axe again.
Okay.
It's a 12.
That hits.
Thank God. Jesus Christ. Just getting slapped by these guys. All right, so that's a 12. So
you cleave him. You cleave this motherfucker.
This one's the Paul Bunyan swing. He doesn't even have words at this moment. He's like Rocky Balboa with an axe, just like swiping at dudes with reckless abandon.
Absolutely. So, that is Dalgos' turn. So it is now Jeanette's turn.
All right. I am nearly dead, but I can't retreat. This is the Lathander would not be happy with me. So I am going to let me see if this doesn't have a range attack power. I can actually use this. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the guy directly in front of me. He's got to make a DC 13 Dex save or take 6 radiant.
That guy immediately to your left?
Yes. He makes it. All right. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so. On Doug.
Jesus. He missed.
He missed?
He missed. What? He missed.
There we go.
He missed.
Double natural one.
Oh my gosh.
Double natural ones. Okay.
The fuck?
It is about time that you go. Okay, but now the goblin commoners go. So.
Yep.
So they gotta bonk me. No, I'm kidding. They're not even close.
Both of these attacks are against Pete, though. So.
Yeah. Miss.
Oh my god.
Miss!
And
What the fuck?
I'm still up, and actually would have done 0 damage even if they hit. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I'm still up.
So yes. So that is. And it is, so that makes it once again the top of the order. Kitty, you can get into melee range with, actually, the guy is prone, so you can actually hit the commoner from where you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the guy.
You got that whip.
I'm gonna get him.
All right, roll to attack.
All right.
Nice.
That hits.
Okay, and then damage.
Oh, that's not a damage roll.
Or,
Well, actually, what does it say for your whip's attack damage?
Damage. It's 1d4 plus 3 slashing.
So you don't. So that is, even if you were to roll a 1,
Mhm.
that is enough to kill.
Okay.
So
Nice.
so you slash through the guy again. Alrighty.
More blood on me.
Excellent.
All right. It's Saria's turn.
Saria is gonna firebolt again. She's going after this guy this time.
Okay.
Miss.
All right. Doggos, you go.
All right, so Dalgos is gonna fall back slightly.
Don't think you can go that.
I
Pete.
can't. Okay,
So
never mind.
you could do it, but you draw an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
From if you move out of someone's melee range, they get to hit you for free.
Oh shit. Never
Yeah,
mind.
but unless you take a disengage action, but I believe you can only move 1 square on a disengage.
Fair enough. All right, so in that case, rock in a hard place. Let's do. I don't know if you can see it. The guy behind me here.
So the guy immediately underneath you.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
All
That's
right,
the one I
so
thought.
let's great axe it again.
Okay.
12.
Miss.
Oh,
Fuck. It was a bad day at the office.
Jeanette.
all right. I gotta keep going. I'm gonna attack this guy with my mace.
Go for it.
Ooh, wrong character. Mace. Miss.
Miss.
Oh, there we go again, guys.
Here we go.
Who's that against?
Miss on Doug.
Okay.
That's a miss.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Natural 1 on Pete.
Okay.
That's good.
And there's 1 commoner on Pete.
Yeah.
Miss.
See, they're
Hey.
fall guys throwing at this point. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm still standing.
They
All
are
right,
fall
Kitty.
guys throwing. Holy
Kitty,
fuck.
it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. The one guy directly to my left, he's still sleeping, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That one is asleep. So the ones that are still up are the commoner here,
Huh?
this guy,
Uh-huh.
and that guy.
Okay. I'm gonna take the guy to the south since Doggos is having trouble getting that guy down.
Okay, so you're moving. So where exactly are you moving? You're helping the one.
Down here.
Okay. So
Nice.
That makes sense.
Doing range and everything after.
yeah, that's a good spot. So are you attacking the one right here then?
Yes.
Okay, go roll to attack.
Let's go.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
That hits, and so you reach around Doggos, who's just struggling with this guy. You go around, your whip goes, slashes the guy. He's like, yeah, but still standing. It is now Saria's turn.
He's on an IV, ladies and gentlemen.
He's
Get
going
the
to-
paddles.
Finish off this commoner again. She's just gonna keep firing at him.
Okay.
15 to
hits.
hit, 9 fire damage.
So
Oh no.
hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Guy Fieri's Roasted Goblin.
Goblins, drive-ins, and dives. Oh man, that's right here.
Yeah, the guy is incinerated. Alrighty. So that makes it Doggos' turn.
Excellent.
So you've got the guy who's damaged right underneath you.
Yeah.
And he's been pissing you off.
Yeah, I'm still swinging at him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Still swinging
Go
at him.
for it.
13.
That misses.
Fucking Christ.
All right. Jeanette, it is now your turn.
So I'm gonna do something silly, but because I'm not gonna leave the range of this other guy,
Okay.
I'm gonna go try to finish off the one Doug can't finish and see if I can hit it. Maybe, maybe not.
This
Okay.
is so on brand.
I miss also.
Yep,
He's
you
like,
Oh no!
Who
Can't
is
kill
this
this guy.
asshole?
that's it for me.
All right.
Oh my god.
Their turn again.
So that one's the one on Doug. So that hits.
And that's the game.
Well, you're not dead yet. That's not enough to kill you. Next one is on Pete.
Yep. It's gonna hit me, and that's gonna knock me out too.
Okay, then.
Oh god!
That's the end of your turn.
Dying.
Okay. So it is Kitty's turn.
Alright. Holy shit. I'm gonna go wail on that guy again. That's right there.
That
Pete, how'd you do that?
did you roll it?
No, I'm using that add-on that Kitty was using.
Yeah.
So
Okay, got it,
wait,
got it.
and it's set up because I have my token selected.
Mhm.
And I changed my condition in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So Kitty rolled a hit.
Alright.
How do you
Okay.
want to do this?
I'm taking this guy's knees out as well.
All right. All right. The goblin is finally slain.
Nice.
You have
got one
one
Christ.
goblin that is still standing.
Uh-huh.
It is now Saria's turn.
Saria is going to move in here
Okay.
and attempt to use a medicine skill check to stabilize Mons. Because he's
That's valid. All right, go for it.
Get the paddles, man. Get the paddles.
But she scores. Wow.
God.
That is a clutch roll, sir.
Oh my gosh.
So, how much?
nothing. It just means you don't have to make death saving throws. You just stay unconscious.
You're stable.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, which is fine because
That
there's only
was-
one enemy left.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
And so
So that you just don't do anything on
yeah,
your
you
turn.
just
Right?
don't do anything. So
And on my turn, I need to make a death saving throw.
yes, you do.
I fail. That's my first death failure. If it's saving
Okay.
throw failure, I fail
shit.
2 more, I die.
So the goblin is now the goblin's turn. It will attack Kitty.
That hits.
8 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
But that's thankfully she's raging, so she only takes 4.
Oh, that's
God.
very true.
Yep.
Let me take
Kitty,
4.
it's your turn.
Okay, hold on. Once again, doing hit points. Give me a sec.
Yep, you're fine. You're
Okay.
fine.
All right, so the guy next to me, I'm gonna hit him now too with my whip.
Yep. Does not connect.
Damn it.
Wow. Okay. All right. It's now Saria's turn.
Saria, she's going to cast Firebolt on the last remaining guy.
Okay.
Because she can't let everybody get knocked out.
Yeah.
As much as I'd love to ever come save my character, she misses.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, and I have to make a death saving throw.
Yep.
I succeed, so I'm at 1 and 1.
Goblin. 18 versus your AC. Kitty.
fine. That hits.
Okay. It's 5 halved because you're raging. So I believe that's only 2 damage.
That'd be 2.
Kitty, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna try to hit that guy again.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
No?
Ugh.
Alright.
Oh my
Saria will continue
God.
using her firebolt. Something's got to hit eventually.
Yes, eventually.
14.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna
What?
get. I'm just because this is getting pathetic at this point on both sides. 10 fire damage. You incinerate him.
Well, combat's not over yet.
Oh, I didn't say the combat was over.
Yeah.
I said you incinerate him.
Excellent.
So
Dalgos is unconscious. That makes it my turn, and I need to roll a death saving throw. Which I succeed at.
So that now makes it Kitty's turn, and you do technically have enemies alive in this.
Yes.
God.
I'm gonna note they technically. I mean, the rounds are gonna speed up now. There's only 4 more rounds of sleep before they wake up.
Yeah. So
my assumption is 4
Kitty's gotta kill
commoners
one
and
real
4
I gotta
rounds.
kill.
Oh my
I gotta do
God.
a 4v1 right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Well,
But
and Saria
keep in mind-
will help.
Okay.
yeah, Saria will help too. But keep in mind, for melee attacks, and you're already in melee range 1, you are at advantage to hit on melee attacks.
And
So,
auto crit if you hit.
an auto crit if you hit.
So the
So-
guy. Go ahead.
So go. Which one do you want to attack?
The closest one to me.
Okay,
This
go for it.
I'm nervous, guys.
Oh, it's good.
Roll again.
You
Roll
get
again. You roll again.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's advantage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna take his head off because I'm just getting pissed off at this point.
Yeah, this sleeping goblin. He was probably having dreams of like I don't know, instead of sleep, instead of head. But it's like
Probably having the dreams of the gnome they didn't get, and
yeah. All right. That actually, yeah. Oh, goodness, it for me. That actually removes the stronger goblins from the initiative order.
Nice.
So that was actually a very, very, very valuable kill, Kitty.
Yeah, because if you hadn't done enough damage and you woke up, we'd be fucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
now.
a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
It's Saria's turn.
Saria will move adjacent to me and attempt to make a medicine save to.
Yep.
I hit the wrong button. Nope, she fails. So that means I need to save versus death.
Yep.
Which I rolled a natural 1, so I actually die.
What the fuck is up with Roll20 tonight? Okay.
No,
right.
it's fine.
God.
That's how it works.
Yep, that's how it works.
R.I.P.
That is life in the D&D. So I am dead.
Okay. So, Kitty,
Uh-huh.
it's your turn. You can still finish off the sleeping goblins.
I
Put
guess
the
it's
team on your back.
with 8 hit points, I'm gonna put the team on my
There are 3 turns remaining before they wake up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go hit the
So-
closest one to
All that
diagonal to me.
natural 1, and I love it.
All right, so you probably like move over there. Sorry.
Yeah.
So go make your attack at advantage.
Why did it do that?
Well, we'll make a regular. Okay, so you kill him.
Okay.
Jesus.
Taking his
Christ.
head off too. I'm just like swinging.
You killed my friend.
Okay, so it's Saria's turn.
All right. Saria is a little upset at that. Oh, Joe, she's dead. She will. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's gonna move into melee with this token and hit it with a quarterstaff.
Okay.
At
At advantage.
advantage. 1 second. I gotta switch here.
For the
Quarterstaff.
love of Pete, literally.
Yeah. She hits. So she will do. Did it roll? I'm having a weird error on this thing.
It's
So-
still, no matter what, it's actually enough to.
Okay. So
It's
she'll
enough.
crush his skull, kind of like how you take a stick and just like squish it into something. She'll just go.
Okay. All right. So back to Kitty.
All right. I'm gonna move up to this guy here.
Yeah. So you actually move. Yeah. You can go ahead and do that.
Like right
then.
there.
Like, yeah. Well, you need to move one more square up in
One more?
order to reach.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And we're gonna hit this guy.
That hits,
Uh-huh.
and it's off of his head.
Off with his head too.
God.
Yep.
I'm just like covered in blood at this point, like panting.
Alrighty. And I'm assuming Saria is going to do the same thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I will move up and attempt to finish off the next one. I'll give her a quick roll here. Do. Quarterstaff.
Or at advantage.
Advantage. So 16.
And
She will, and she actually gets another d6 to that, so she might actually do damage. So she'll do 2 damage.
holy crap, he's still.
Does it wake up?
He wakes up.
Oh no!
Excellent.
Why?
They've got 3 hit points. They've got
This
3
might be
hit
my
points.
favorite
Oh
combat.
my God.
All right, but that's his turn. And Kitty, you are in range to hit him, and it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
He's still prone.
Okay. I'm
Ignore
gonna hit
that.
him.
I don't know why I rolled anything for that.
How do you want to do this?
His head's going off too.
What was that you were saying about play the correct wizards game?
Well, it is the correct Wizards game. You're still bad at it. No,
Oh,
I'm kidding.
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't want to.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
That was a very large combat, and that is what happens.
Holy shit! How did
That is
See.
Lost our cleric.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull my inventory in a moment for you to loot me.
All right.
I'm gonna
So
loot. A quick 5. We'll be right back.
so 4. Now, Pete.
Yes.
Because there's 3 left standing, does that mean that the XP gets divvied 3 ways?
That'd be a you call, but I would probably do that. Yes.
Okay, so let me add up. So okay. I'm just gonna run to the restroom 1 second. BRB.
Bird. How in the world did we win that fight?
That was a tough fight.
How how actually did we win that fight?
So if just while Scotty's gone, I posted in a chat box.
Yo.
That's the gear and things on the inventory of Jeanette
Okay, I'm
that
back.
you guys will find.
Oh,
So you guys can
jeez.
split that as you will.
Okay. I'm like doing the Marisha perch right now. I'm like,
I'm still just plain stunned.
oh gosh.
The
The dead-
unluck carried over into D&D, and I'm just
deadly
plain
game.
like
that-
flabbergasted.
That was mechanically that was a challenging fight.
Hmm.
So I'm not surprised. We had a bad run of luck, and frankly, I died on a natural one, as should be.
Uh-huh.
So because that's the downside is and the death saving throws. If Saria had succeeded on that she would have stopped me from having to make that roll. But so it required her skill challenge to fail.
Hmm.
And it required me. I failed one death saving throw before. So
Right.
and then on a natural one you get 2.
Hmm.
So
Crazy.
alas, Jeanette died young.
Pour one out for Jeanette.
Thanks, Jeanette. Appreciate you.
She was pretty devoted to Lathander, so she'll probably get to go to, let's see where the afterlife is for Lathander.
Wherever that thing is in the sky that she's going to.
Pretty much. Let's see what happens when you die as a Lathander priest. Let's try that. I think you go to the realm of wonder.
Mm.
So as a pretty devout follower of Lathander, and she died helping others, she would likely go to the realm of wonder, and it's the Forgotten Realm. So she would spend up to a 10-day in the city of the dead, where after she would likely would have a servant of Lathander come to her and draw her spirit to that. As a devotee, she probably wouldn't make any deals with any devils. And her, yeah, so she will likely go to serve.
Listen, as long as she's eating bonbons, that's all I care about.
Just eating bonbons in the afterlife.
That's the nice thing about fantasy worlds is we know the afterlife is there. So, and she had that faith when she died. So,
Yes.
In the
So-
arms of the angel.
What would it be? Exclamation point SR. What would be a horribly inappropriate song to request right now?
Whoopsie.
So
the bodies hit the floor.
I will, so point of order. I'm not that experienced. I've done some like DMing and GMing of games before, but I'm not that experienced in it. And Pete, as you know, and as you might remember, because most of the GMing I did was the 4th edition LFR games that we used to run back in college. War declared genie. Okay. That is actually my first PC kill.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
So I took first damage and you got the first PC kill.
Yeah.
So happy for you.
So
Like a medal.
Let me say to add to your point, I've been GMing for 17 years. I've killed my fair share of PCs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
you killed me like 4 times already.
Absolutely. And it's never. And this is to our new players, of course. You guys are, you follow D&D at the very least.
Mhm.
That's not the goal as a GM.
No.
But
no.
But
this
someone
was
dies in a climactic fight, and the dice call for it, and as the dice did, when you roll a natural 1 on your death save, and it's the last one you need to make, the die has been cast, and that is what happens. It is Dungeons and Dragons. So congratulations, Scott.
It was not my intention to try to even get one kill in that fight.
Mhm.
That was, I mean, it happened. It happened. I'm not
Oh,
going.
absolutely. I
I'm
know,
really-
that's why and that's why I was so insistent that it play out even into the extra part, because I knew that was a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and it's I wish it was Doug, but
I was gonna say, here's how I see it. Your maniacal plot to kill me almost worked.
Almost.
well, two things. One, if I can't kill Doug, I'd rather kill Pete. But I mean, the sad thing is, I want to kill you IRL, not in game. So, like,
It's a very Vegeta Goku thing. Like,
Yeah.
Oh. now I will say for the record, it's 100 experience points to the survivors.
Excellent.
However,
Okay.
I'm thinking because this does mess up the party balance. a
Well,
little.
I'll make something to match. Whatever you end up wanting.
Well, I have another idea.
You want to do?
Pete, if you want to actually
Yes.
talk a little bit about your character idea, you see that similar to how I made a private conversation channel in this game, similar to the private conversation channels for our vampire game.
Excellent.
Would you like to speak with me in the private conversation channel?
Yes, I will step out for just a moment.
okay, they do understand it's dangerous leaving us both in here. This is like leaving two teenagers alone in the classroom to watch it over.
Oh my god. I'm still reeling, dude. I need more water.
They could set the room on fire. They could be making out. You don't know that.
Don't know that. They could be doing both.
They could be making out while the
If
classroom
this
is
is
on fire.
fireplace, yes.
They've been listening to a shit ton of corn. You don't know that. Jesus.
Oh gosh. Woo!
Anyway.
Anyways.
Quite like this,
Uh,
but I was thinking a little bit about this game, especially how the first one went, and I was going to save this until you after you completed the dungeon. But considering how things just went and that there was a player character death in this fight, I'm actually going to open this up and tell you guys kind of what my real plan. So this was the test game.
mhm.
I am now here to inform you what my actual game is going to be.
Oh.
So I'm going to start with you guys,
Mhm.
an actual bona fide campaign, now module, something that I'm actually doing.
Okay.
Here's the thing though. Technically, we're using the Forgotten Realms campaign setting in this game.
Mhm.
I don't want to use Forgotten Realms because let's just say that shit gets used way too often. Instead, I was thinking of using a different campaign setting. In fact, there was relatively recently, Wizards of the Coast did come up with a new campaign setting that they released. Um, I, I guess some dude named Matt wrote it.
Oh!
It seems like kind of a nerd.
Some dude named Matt. I
with,
like some dude named Matt.
strange outfit. But so here's my plan. I was going to run a game in Wildmount.
Oh boy.
Here's the thing, and I'm gonna pull up because I've already been writing notes upon this.
Mhm.
Um,
God, I'm so hyped right now.
here's the deal. So I am gonna lay out some ground rules. Like you ain't ever gonna meet the Mighty Nine.
Oh, yeah.
That's not don't. But I do want to explore. Oh, that's not the right Google Doc. No, fuck you, Google. That's the right Google Doc.
Every
The
day, fuck
idea
Google.
is, and I'm going to leave this open up to the group a little bit, but I actually am interested in exploring a lot of the areas of Wildmount that the Mighty Nine hasn't even been to yet. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm. Here's what I'm going to do. The next game, from whatever we do, we're going to have another session 0.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys the option of either making a new character altogether or keeping your current characters essentially, but changing them up a little bit. I don't want you to make a decision right now. And I also want you to think about like certain areas of the continent that we might be doing the game. So I know, like certain areas that they haven't been to, like there are certain parts of the Menagerie Coast that they haven't gotten. I don't believe they've been to like Southern Jorhas at all.
Mm-hmm.
Blightshore, I don't think they've been to at all. So I want you guys to think of like a good area that that you guys might want to play a game in, and I can work a plot around that.
Okay.
That would also inform whether or not you wanted to do a different character. Because you want a character that makes sense for that area, then I want you to think about that. So I want you to be processing all of these, ideas going forward. The other thing I want to bring up to you guys is we've got a small group right now. I am thinking of adding one more player to the game.
Who is it?
I am leaving this open to you guys. If there's somebody who you think would be a good addition to the game, if you guys can't think of anybody, I can think of one or two other people.
Well, let me put it this way: who did you have in mind? Because odds are,
I seriously, legit, I did not have a specific person in mind.
Okay, because
I have backup ideas, but I want to leave this open to the accusers first.
Okay.
But obviously, you have to run them by me before you just invite somebody to the game. You do have to give me a heads up first.
Oh man, I was gonna invite Mike DeMassey.
I will go to your house and strangle you in your sleep. You think why I just did your motherfucking character was bad? I will finish you off. I will get the actual body I bought for you and
for those who didn't go to Oz playing the home game.
That's right. Yeah. That's just for Kitty's thing. I mentioned the name of the biggest neckbeard that we ever met.
Demasi and the Bob. That's all you need to know. Jesus Christ.
Literally wore a fedora.
Yep.
Oh my
God. Anyway, and I'll add if I want to tack on to Scott's stuff. I think it's a great idea. I will, of course, I'll build a new character, obviously, because I'm dead. That matches the area, and it worked out well because I was going to probably switch characters to match whatever happened with this anyway.
Hmm.
What was I going to say? This is a good opportunity. So you guys have had a couple games to mechanically play your characters, and did you find things you liked about them? Find things you didn't? So if you want to edit those things, and Scott, what level are we going to come in on?
I'm planning on,
Down.
I was originally thinking 3, but
Mhm.
depending on which area we go to, I might switch that up.
So that's a good opportunity for if there's stuff you like about your character or there's things you want to change, like that it's mutable now. So
Yes. Which region we ultimately go to might will partially determine that. So I'll just say it right here. If depending on which region we go to, because there are starting adventures in the book, and those adventures are actually in Roll20. I will see about running one of those adventures. But if we go to an area that we're one, because those adventures are also level 1. But if we don't do an area where those adventures are really applicable, then I'll just say go straight to level. But it depends on what you guys want to do as a group will determine the type of game.
yeah, and I'm down for whatever we want to do.
So I want so let's pick a day that we would like to convene for this game next.
All right, let's see.
And that will give you guys the time that you want to think about in terms of what you want to do, in terms of the parts of Wildmount you want to do a game in, as well as what you want to think about your character options for.
And we're looking at, and I mean, Sunday seems to work for everyone all right so far. Is
So
that
far,
good with you guys? Then I'll
absolutely.
look at Sunday. Then I'm fine personally. The 13th would be fine for me. So would I mean, if we want to do it sooner, that's fine. I honestly could theoretically do next Sunday.
I am not available next Sunday.
All
The
right.
30th. Is that what it would be?
Same.
Oh, that's fine. I could also I don't want to do the 6th because it's my first week back at work.
Okay.
So do we want to do the 13th then?
13th's fine for me.
I can do the 13th as of now. Of course, I'll let you know if that changes.
Obviously, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, last time you had a schedule change, you let us know.
Yes, of course.
So I'm not really worried about you.
Yeah.
So we'll convene on the 13th. Obviously, shoot me a message if you have any questions about anything. But think about what you want to do at that point. Kitty, I know you own the Wildmount book already.
Yes, I do.
Pete, I believe you also shared the source book with everybody in D&D Beyond.
I did. So you guys now should have full access. I bought it a couple days ago for everybody. So if you want to make a new character, if you want to change your current character, all Wildmount stuff is available on D&D Beyond.
So and just to expand upon that, in case you guys haven't read that part yet, there are 3 new subclasses that are in the Wildmount book. 2 of which are wizard subclasses, one of which is a fighter subclass. So
okay.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I leveled Saria to level 2 and made her an illusionist because she did so well.
all right. But that is the grand plan. Like I said, I still have the body bags ready for you guys. If remember, you step out of line. I will not hesitate to kill any of you IRL.
He's fucking etched names into the body bags. That's how ready he is right now. How bold of him to assume that my name starts with an N and not a D. But
If you keep this Scotty, my next character, I'm going to give a lower intelligence than Doug's character.
Point of order, since we are using a critical role campaign setting, I will point out that Grog's intelligence was actually lower than Doug's characters.
That's true.
Yeah, he was. He was
that means
very
I
dumb.
failed. That means I didn't try hard enough. I feel bad about myself now.
Well, you should have felt bad about yourself long time. But
Oh my god.
Pike actually taught him how to read.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a good game today. I enjoyed it.
Good
Yes.
times. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you have unless you have anybody has any questions for me now about impending game, that will be otherwise that is the ball game.
All right. Word.
There's my character for next time.
Word. Oh jeez.
Oh, but-
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Oh,
There he
Oh,
is. There he is.
Nice.
There he is.
suck it.
Yeah.
You had me at bagpipes.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Like, just buy actual bagpipes. Can you get bagpipes on Amazon? Because
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he's an expert at
Fuck.
bagpipes. That's what he uses to distract people.
Oh my god, you can buy bagpipes on Amazon.
Yes, you can.
Oh no.
Doug, I'll join your music stream.
Exclamation point ban Dark River Stone.
You won't do it, you coward.
I don't have that in my chat, so right.
All right. So
All
good
right.
game, guys. That was a lot of fun.
GG's.
I plan on being on. Okay. If anybody.
Excellent.
So.
Cool. All right.
I'm going to be more intermittent because we're going back to school, and I may or may not be picking up a new job role. So I don't know
Yeah,
what's
you
going on.
can talk about that.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
Any new news on that?
No, hopefully I'll find out this week what's going on with that.
All right, cool. Otherwise, fun game, guys. And I'll say everyone have a great night.
All right.
Everybody.
Love you guys. Later.
Bye.
Take it easy.